And
that's the kind of
you mentioned the 50-50 partnership thing. I disagree with that very strongly.
50-50.
And the reason why I disagree with it is because men and women are not equal, so therefore we can never be 50-50.
There's no 50-50. When you bring a woman into your life, like, she's going to drain resources out of you, period.
Okay, I suppose it doesn't, like, so I do all of the cooking and, like, most of the cleaning in the house.
As you should.
Right, and but I'm saying financially wise, we both contribute as much as we can and make sure. And if somebody needs something, we help each other when we have to. That's what I didn't say like you should be trying 50-50, not that each puts half. That you should be giving your everything to your relationship because that's what a relationship is.
Yeah, that's kind of like what I just said. Mutual cooperation. That's a mutual cooperation.
There are ways that my fiance contributes that I can't contribute because I don't have the know-how that I don't. Yeah. But the thing is, but I'm contributing.
Relationship
in other
contribution
ways.
is one thing, but I'm talking about when we're talking about equity in the leadership of that relationship. It can never be forfeited to the female ever. I don't think women are competent enough to lead a man in any type of marital or sexual relationships. I mean, if you look at the three Abrahamic religions, right? Judaism, Islam, Christianity, even other cultures. Why is it that in all these different cultures, all these different nations, all these different places in the world, they all have always defaulted to male leadership over women? But they never knew each other before the advent of the internet. But they all knew, naturally, men need to lead. It's because men are designed to lead and women are designed to follow. That's why I don't agree with the whole premise of 50-50 relationships. I agree that you need to contribute. However, when it comes to equity in the leadership, it needs to be the man.
Okay, so my stance on that is, what if there's a time... What if there's a time when, let's say, a man loses his mom? He's going through something completely emotionally hardship, and he's having a hard time. So now the woman has to step forward and allow him to take his time, and she needs to lead and handle for him until he's able to come back.
How many times is his mom going to die in his lifetime?
I'm just saying there are things like that happen that a woman needs to be prepared to.
But how many times is his mom going to die in his lifetime?
Well, obviously once. He's only got one mom.
So would it be fair to say that's a fraction of the time of the relationship, probably?
Right. Yeah. No. Okay. Definitely. But
so I'm talking about overall.
I suppose. I guess. Yeah.
If a woman steps up for 5%, that's cool. But what I'm saying is that in general, the man needs to be the dictator, the leader, and the person that's, orchestrating how the relationship goes.
How many of you in here want to take care of your man and be the leader? How many of you really, really want that? Like, you're the provider, taking care of your man.
How many of you have a man? 1, 2,
barely, bro.
3.
You said you're single.
I never said I was single. I said I was
4.
married to the game.
That's his name?
Well, that means she's single.
But that's the point here. Like, women are working hard because they have to, and they have to be independent, right? Because obviously men aren't stepping up. But it's tiring. It's a lot of effort and stress.
Think about this.
You don't want that. Think about this.
Think about this.
If you want to have the best possible scenario, it's a man saying, you know what? I want to be with you. I want you to have my kids. I'll take care of you. If you get that, you can do your hobbies or work. If you want to, you don't have to. Isn't that better?
And
Yeah.
I mean, because
It's way better.
And the only reason I brought that up, because a lot of women come on the podcast, right, and say, 50-50 partnerships, etc. A lot of girls say it. And I think that's a feminist talking point, and I think that's a big reason why the divorce rate is so high in the United States, is because women think that they're equal to their man. And I would argue
they think they're better, bro.
Or better, even worse.
Woman thinks they're better than men. We're living in this delusional bubble.
Matter of fact, pull on my Twitter real quick. I got a whole thing on this.
Oh, really?
I got a whole thing on this. I tweeted about this yesterday. Do you think a majority of women in the United States respect the majority of men in the United States? We start here and then work our way. What do you think? Do you think a majority of women respect the majority? You alive, bro?
I'm listening to everything y'all saying.
Yeah.
Okay, can you answer the question?
Finish the question.
That's what I'm saying. You listen. All right.
Do you think a majority of men, a majority of women respect a majority of men
in America?
I feel like it depends on how your man is moving.
Marley Mal. Tipped $50. Marley Mal ranted from Rumble and says to the women who say men have more privilege than them, next time you get in the club for free, tell the promoter to charge you full price just like the men. In the name of equal privilege.
Equal privilege. That's true.
That's true.
Let the men in. You guys are the men. You're hosting it. Let other men in.
That was funny.
Like,
Okay, you were in a
That was
club
funny.
with that same mentality and see what
You're
happens.
funny.
but it's all going back to you guys having the power to change that and not doing it. So like,
Okay.
you set that system up. That's on
I agree.
you.
She just moved the goalpost.
I know,
It doesn't refute the fact that women still have
That's
inherent
right.
privilege.
Fill that nightclub up with men. That'll get more more
If you
dudes
have
there.
a problem with it,
It's the
fix
number
it.
one reason
Stop
men leave nightclubs. There's too many dudes there.
Right.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
I think it's too soon.
I agree. We should fix it.
So yeah, do you think a majority of women respect the majority of men in America?
I feel like if your man is doing what he's supposed to do,
No,
then
no, no.
Not your man.
Men in
General
general.
statement. General
men in
statement.
general,
Regular dudes.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
No.
No. I want to start by saying I was dominant. No, let me talk. Thank you. I haven't talked this whole time. Let me
No.
talk.
I literally
My
went like
room.
this. Like, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't need the attitude.
I was raised dominantly around men, and I've noticed that since we're younger, girls are told you're a princess, you're this, you're that. Men are already treated harshly, if I'm being honest. So no, I think we're kind of trained to be rude to them and belittle them, if I'm being honest, and I'm guilty of it as well, like treating my brothers like it's yes. We don't respect them.
Accountability.
Most of us.
Accountability, okay.
There's
Yeah, I
angle
mean,
there.
right now you're being disrespectful when I was just giving you the floor.
I
And I'm the host of the show. That's what I'm trying. Like, bro, like, see, like, if you're willing to do that, like, I can't even see how you would treat a regular guy. Holy, man. What about you?
Also,
Nowadays,
there's angle
hell
there.
no.
Angle.
Yeah, I feel like
Angle?
2024 is just like different.
Okay, what about you?
Who said that?
You don't think women respect the majority
Well, I
of
said
men?
nowadays.
No.
No. All right. What about you?
I respect everybody until they've given me a reason not to. But
That's cap. You don't respect pedophiles.
oh yeah, no, I don't. You're right.
Well, that's a reason not
all
to.
men
that is a reason.
That's a reason not
that's a
to.
reason
Like us.
not to.
Okay. What about you?
Hell no.
Yeah, I don't respect a lot of men.
Yeah, facts.
Shocker.
I couldn't tell.
I wasn't even asking for yourself. I was asking just in general. You didn't even want to.
Yeah, I hate men.
I'm sorry. You guys are great. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I was just asking in general. I mean, if you want to treat it to yourself, but I was just asking in general. But okay, what about you?
That's
Do you
fine,
think
bro. Good luck.
a majority of women
She's been a
respect the
good
majority of
sport.
men?
She's been a good sport.
I feel like respect is due to a dog. So I don't know how other people feel, but
All right.
that's how I feel.
Wait, what?
I feel like respect is
Well,
due to a dog. You know,
Aren't men dogs?
Pull up Dex.
I mean, then
dogs as
respect
fuck.
is due. Like
there you go.
All right,
respect
scroll
is
down.
due.
Scroll down a bit. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Are we looking at this?
Damn,
No.
are you still here, man?
Okay.
Damn,
Yeah, I'm still here. Keep going. Okay, this one right here. Okay. Show this clip right here. Enlarge it. These fucking guys paid $150. Okay, so look, she's gonna. We'll play it from the beginning again. So, yeah, play it from the beginning.
We're so happy. She's spits in their mouth. That's why I don't respect men.
There you go. Thanks for saying it, because I literally just tweeted this. Go back.
I have a
And I
friend
said,
that does that.
This is precisely why a majority of women don't respect the majority of men. This girl is average at best, degrading these simps for a profit.
Yeah.
Let me know when you see hot girls paying $150 to be publicly spit on, smacked, and humiliated by a random average guy.
They do
I'll
it for
wait.
free. They do it for free.
Was any of you dating any of
I've
these
seen it for
guys?
free.
Chill,
I've literally seen 50
sister. I would
Cent.
never
like,
do that.
you know what? Never mind. Let me not.
Hold on. You said who? Go ahead, finish your sentence.
Not gonna name
50
drop. Never
Cent.
mind.
Because you know what you're about to say.
Never mind.
Because you were going to name an exception to the rule. 50 Cent
I
did this to
didn't know it
girls.
was Inception. Because what if it's a random person?
No,
Like you
he
said,
is.
random.
No,
you
he's
said
not.
random.
No, he said
No, he's
average
not.
guy on the tweet said
Average,
average
yeah.
guy.
You just said something about a random guy. You said something.
A random average guy.
Average.
Okay, average. Okay, I shut up.
Thank you.
I can't.
Yo, what is the comprehension test that you guys have here in Florida? In Connecticut, it's called CONCAP. What do y'all have in high school?
People in Florida are
I'm
really
not, I'm not ashamed of my slow moments. Okay,
SATs.
I'm not ashamed.
Yo,
I have them often.
the entire show went over your head.
F-cat,
How
dude.
tall are you?
FCAT
5'8".
EOC.
Everything went over your head though.
Yeah,
It does sometimes.
The point I'm trying to display here is you got these guys paid their hard-earned money to have a random average girl spit in their mouth,
Bro,
put water on them, and slap them.
That's
But
nasty,
if I
bro.
took a woman that's attractive and I told her, hey, pay money to this average dude to spit on you and slap you, you'd be like, no. The only time women accept behavior like that is from, which you were slipped up and almost said, 50 Cent, yeah, a celebrity. They'll take it from that. They'll take it from Trey Songz. But women have some type of self-respect where they're not going to take that from a loser.
Also, would anyone in here date those two guys?
No.
At all?
But that's why I said I don't respect a lot of men.
Okay. And that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Notice how we kind of laughed because we were like, you didn't have to say it for yourself. You could have just said it, whatever, but that's fine.
But yeah, men don't let themselves be respected. Like, men don't ask for respect.
Yeah, because they want sex.
And
whose problem is that though?
It's theirs, and that's what we're trying to fix.
And that's
why we exist.
We coach men to become better because it happens, man.
That's why everyone needs to leave their
Thank God for y'all.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just I just find it interesting because like there's entire industries, right? She mentioned before finessing guys for tips. She's a dancer. That's her job is to finesse and get money out of guys. Like OnlyFans, pornography. Like, I mean, if you look at the whole sex industry for women, right? Whether it's, starts because I wouldn't consider a waitress in the sex industry, but anything where you're able to monetize your beauty, it's all basically to, finesse guys of their money to some degree.
I think it's
let's have some fun here, by the way.
Yeah.
So, ladies on the panel, we had a chat asked you earlier to name 3 countries.
Oh, sorry.